Hello everyone, myself Moshmi, principal of St. Xavier's High School, Hardoi. The school is still class 12th. It's nearby Lucknow. So today I am here to say the radical changes of CBSE Board in this session. Changes what CBSE Board has brought. In case of classes 3 to 8, Board has introduced computational thinking and artificial intelligence. CT and AI. It became a mandatory subject from classes 3 to 8. Next thing, if the child is in class 6, the child must have to learn 3 languages. Among 3 languages, 2 will be Indian languages and 1 will be foreign language. And this session onwards, English will be treated as a foreign language. This child, when he will be going to class 7th, again he will be learning 3 languages. Like that way, when he will be reaching class 9th, from class 9th also, from that session only, the child will be learning 3 languages. And this child, when they will be appearing board examination, in that year they have to appear in 3 languages, right? Next changes. In case of class 6th, 7th, 8th, Board has introduced Kaushal Bodh. That is the skill awareness among the students. For that only, Board has made 110 hours in the curriculum. For this Kaushal Bodh only, it is absolutely project-based education, it will be. And 110 hours means 1/3 of our academic calendar. It's taking the place, and child will be making 3 projects in class 6, 3 projects in class 7 and 3 projects in case of class 8. So end of 8th they will be having 9 real life projects, and these projects will be based on working on machines, working on human and working on the life, right? So after completion of these 3 projects, when the child is reaching 9th, that means before reaching 9th, they are completing 9th real life projects. Next point, in case of classes 9th and 10th, Board, especially in case of 9th, there are a lot of changes came. The number 1, in case of the English book, the name of the book became only the KAVERI. That will be introduced in case of R1 as well as R2. The child, those who were in last session in case of class 9th and they were following communicative English, now from this session onwards, their board has discontinued communicative English. But when the child has studied with communicative English in case of class 9th, while they will be reaching 10th, they can only continue with communicative English. But present 9th, they will be only continuing with the subject English with the new book in the name of KAVERI. Second changes, Board has introduced mathematics and mathematics advanced. Same way, science and science advanced. All for, in case of all the children, it is mandatory to go through mathematics as well as science. Now I am coming about advanced. The children, those who wants to know more than their curriculum, they only will be opting for the mathematics advanced as well as science advanced. For them only, school has to arrange an extra period. In case of the board examination, 3 hours as usual, mathematics exam will be there, science exam will be there. After that, 1 hour only for the mathematics advance and 1 hour same way science advance exam will be conducted. This exam will be out of 25 marks only, and moreover that this exam will be of 1 hour and the question paper will be absolutely based on HOTS. HOTS means high order thinking skills. Now the point is how the reflections will come in the mark sheet. If the child is scoring more than 50% in science advance as well as mathematics advance, the reflections will be shown in the report card, in the mark sheet. If the child is scoring below 50%, no reflections will be there of science advance as well as mathematics advance in the mark sheet. Science advance and mathematics advance marks are not going to be added with the grand total. Next changes, in case of Social studies also, lot of changes have come in this session in the curriculum of class 9th and 10th. Next I am coming in case of vocational training. That also board has made it mandatory in case of classes 9th and 10th from this session onwards. And in the year of 2027-28, it will be introduced in the board examination also. According to NEP 2020 and NCF 2023, board is focusing on interdisciplinary education, where the different subjects should be mingled up for the comprehensive education. Board is also focusing on the application-based learning, on real-life learning, practical-based learning, experiential learning, competency-based learning, hands-on experience. That means learning by doing. The students will do the work, from there only they will be learning. There will be no more rote learning. That is the main concept. The teachers are needed to clear the concept of the students. Teachers are needed to put stress on the understanding part of the students. Next thing, which is very, very important, board is suggesting that your child's future will not be depending on the marks what they are getting. It will equally depend on the child's skill only, because this skill-based education, it is more holistic, more relevant and more future-centric. So board is putting equal emphasis on the core subjects as well as the skill subjects. Now skill subjects became getting equal importance like the core subject only. In case of classes 9th and 10th, that physical education, art education and work education, these three subjects became mandatory, which will be assessed on the basis of internal assessment only. Next I am coming about the passing criteria, where board has brought a gross changes. Like earlier, theory examination as well as internal assessment, together the child was supposed to score 33 marks from 80 theory plus 20 internal assessment. Now what board has made, the childs need to pass separately in theory. That means out of 80, the child needs to get 26 marks, and in internal assessment, out of 20, childs need to get 7 marks minimum. So 26 plus 7, 33 marks each and every child must have to score in case of individual subject. Next point, that is also very, very important point, regarding the question paper. 50% questions will be based on absolutely competency based. So being the teachers, we have to enhance the competencies among the students. Next point, earlier means till this session, the students were not at all allowed to carry their books, copies, notebook in the examination hall. But there is also a gross change. Now board will be allowing the students to carry their notebook up to the examination hall. The name of that assessment is open book test. But whatever the books, copies the child will be carrying, the answer of that particular question you won't be getting anywhere. Your knowledge will be tested. How much you have understood the topic, your understanding level will be tested by the questions. So straight answers you won't be getting anything. So again and again the point is coming, the child, on the basis of child's clear concept, on the basis of child understanding power only, marks will be given, marks will be allotted. Next point is, already this session onwards there are 2 board exams in case of class 10th. One is already we had in the month of February. In month of May there will be second board examination. If any child will not be able to perform well in 2 or 3 subjects, they will be eligible for the improvement exam in the second board examination. Another radical change is setting up composite skill lab in each and every CBSE affiliated schools. Either the school lab size will be, composite skill lab size will be 600 square foot for the classes 6 to 12 students, or you can go for 2 labs Each will be having 400 square feet, one for the classes 6 to 10 and one will be for the another 400 square feet lab that will be for the classes 9th and 12th, 11th and 12th. Now for that also board has given the deadline event 22nd July 2027. By that time all the schools must be having composite skill lab. These are all the radical changes what CBSE board has brought in the session 2026-27. These all the changes are clearly mentioned in our secondary school curriculum and many other circulars. So I will request all the parents, my dear teachers and my dear students, if you are having any sort of doubt regarding any point, whatever I have discussed about the changes what CBSE board has brought, you can come to the comment box, you can mention over there, I'll be there to clear your concept. Even if you want to know some circular number even, you can ask over there, I'll be there to reply. Thank you so much. And for these sort of informative videos, please follow me.